What's up, gangsters? This is Chase Grafton with My Fit Future, designing tomorrow's you. And this time we're going to be going over the deadlift in this how-to series. So before we get started, go ahead and click like and subscribe on this channel if you want to stay up to date with techniques for your program or if you're just stopping by. So with the deadlift, let's just kind of talk about setup. Obviously, you're going to make sure that the barbell's loaded. Probably use bumper plates. Don't use regular, just any type of weight. You want to make sure that it has a good distance off the ground. Second, this is a hip-dominated motion. This is not a squat. So when we go through this, that especially for the setup, you have to know that when you grab the bar, you're not going to be right here. You're going to have your hips back a whole lot farther. So before we go into that, how do you set up? You're actually going to step to the bar. You should be able to see the laces on the other side. Cool. You want to be hip distance, and I like to have my toes slightly turned out, probably 10-15 degrees, okay? And then from there, you're going to grab just outside of your knees. Now, before we take off, it's okay if I'm rounding my back just to get set up, but once I am ready to go, I'm going to pull my chest up to flatten my back out. Again, I'm not dipping my hips too low. This isn't a squat, okay? I'm gonna bring my chest up, pull the slack out of the bar, push my knees out into my elbows a little bit, keep the bar dragging up, hit back first, then slide down, dragging up. So, with that being said, again, hip dominated motion. And you notice once from the floor to the knee, my knee's gonna be doing a lot of motion. Once I get past the knee, I want all the focus on the hips. So that's one thing first. That's it. It's tiring. Enjoy that. All right, let's talk about shoes real quick. So if you've heard me once, you've heard me 1,000 times. Good deadlift shoe. Not a great deadlift shoe. Here's why. Nice and flat, you're gonna be able to push from not only your heels, but your toes as well. So you got a nice even here. This is gonna push your foot forward, which is really gonna turn this super hip dominated motion. All of a sudden start wrecking around your knees and your back. So just a lot of breath. And last, straps. Totally okay to use the straps. What that's gonna do is set up so that you can just focus on the hip dominated motion itself and not if you can hold it. Power lifter, a little different. So that is the how-to on the deadlift series. So peace, love, and gains, gangsters.